Welcome to DeFi Crypto today. Our topic today is Midas DAO version 2. They just updated the system a few hours ago. If you have a look at your regular staking page, a lot of people are going to say, oh my God, they rug pulled me. Yeah, your sCROWN stake balance is now 0. What the hell happened? Well, that's because they want you to move your tokens from version 1 to version 2. This is version 2. And if you look in the instructions on the Discord, see, this is today, a few hours ago, they've got a new version 2 website. And you need to unstake your version 1 sCROWN tokens at this very address, at V1. Which we're going to do right now because I haven't done it yet. And I'm going to see if it works. Otherwise, it's going to be a real rug pull, right? So, and then we're going to go back to this page here to swap the tokens. So we're going to swap our old V1 tokens for V2 tokens. And then we're going to confirm the transactions, and then we're going to go back to the regular app, and I believe everything should be okay. So let's try the process and see if it works. All right, so this is our sad page with 0 sCROWNs. This is the V1 page. We're going to connect our wallet. Let's try that. And the tokens are there. So we didn't lose them. They didn't rug pull us yet. We don't know. That might happen later. Who knows, right? We need to unstake. And we need to approve first. It's always two-step. So we confirm this. And we wait. And then after this, we should be able to unstake right away. And what we should be able to see is 0 here, and then the amount should be at CROWN instead of sCROWN. So let's see if that works. Okay, so now the button changed, so it says stake, so go unstake, wait, unstake CROWN, click max, unstake again, confirm. So we can check in MetaMask. So transaction is still pending. Shouldn't take more than a few seconds, hopefully. Okay, unstake. All right, that's done. Okay, so the CROWN tokens are here. Now, what they said is, so we unstaked our V1 tokens. We've done that. Now we need to go to midasDAO.org swap. Don't worry, I'm putting all these links in the description under the video, so you don't have to look for them. Swap V1 to V2. Yeah, let's connect the wallet. Next. Connect. Yes. Okay. Are you there yet? All right. So swap V1 to swap V1 CROWN. Okay. Let's do that. Confirm. Now, you've got the contract addresses for the tokens here. So the new ones appear here. I already put them on my MetaMask so we can see where my tokens are. Are we done yet? So it's pending. Okay, 0. Okay. All right. So as you can see, my regular CROWN tokens version 1 are gone. And now we have version sCROWN version 2 instead. So they already staked them automatically. We don't have to swap and stake. It's done in one shot. Okay. So I'm not getting regular CROWN version 2. I'm getting stake CROWN version 2. So don't need to worry about it. Now, if we go back over here and we refresh, we should be able to see sCROWN here, unless they rug pull me. They didn't rug pull me. How about that? It's right here. Okay, so that's what you need to do. So you don't need to panic. Not yet. Okay? They haven't rug pulled you yet. All you have to do is go to the V1 website. Okay, you unstake, then you go to the swap page, and then automatically your tokens are going to be moved to the version 2. This is version 2. Okay, all right, and that's why you don't see your tokens before you do all this operation. All right. So I wanted to start with that because I'm sure a couple people must have been panicking. Okay. But let's have a look at what the plan is and why they went through a version 2 and so on. So I'm going to talk about the positive stuff, and I'm going to talk about some concern that I have also, because not everything is perfect and rosy as much as I would like it to be. I wish developers would work with me. Anyway. So, all right. In the documentation, we can see the new contracts. These are version 1 contracts, and they've been deprecated. All right. So these are the new contracts. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you my tokens. So if we go in the assets, you notice that the old tokens have their logos have been changed. Okay, it says old token or something like that. I can't see, it's too darn small. It says old swap me. Okay, that's what it says. So your tokens, if you look in your wallet, they should look like this. They should have this little logo. And you should see, if you were staked, and hopefully you were, otherwise you're not earning any rebases. They should still appear in your wallet, but probably with this logo that changed and that says old swap me. All right, and then you need to add the new contract addresses. They're here in your wallet. The easiest way to do this is you go to the page and you go CROWN and you click this button to add CROWN and this one to add stake CROWN. So you do this, and MetaMask reacts at some point, and you add token. I've done it. I don't need to do it again. All right. So that's what you need to do to get the new version 2 tokens to appear in your wallet. All right. And anyway, if somehow that doesn't work, well, you have the contract addresses here. You can just copy and paste that into MetaMask. It will work as well. Okay. Now, the treasury has been moved as well, and we're going to talk a little bit about the treasury because now there are 2 wallets, and that raises some concerns for security as far as I'm concerned, and I'm going to talk about that. All right, so let's have a look at the Twitter page. So this is the announcement for today. They're talking about version 2 is officially live. So you click this link, it has an article that explains what to do, and we're going to have a look at it today. They're going to buy back some tokens. There's going to be a lot of buybacks. Okay, that's planned. There's some celebration thingy, whatever. Now they were talking about the new contract and so on. So this is all done. Okay, so let's have a look at the article. Not this one, not this one, not this one. Okay, I missed it. Okay, fine, let's add it here. Okay, so it's a new beginning. Basically, they decided to change a lot of things. Why can't we work on this to increase the size? So they explained the migration process that we just performed. So you should know what it is already. So they say the migration portal will be open for 14 days. So hurry, otherwise you're going to lose your money. Don't want to lose the money? You have to swap. Do it now. Okay? Then don't complain they rug pull you. All right, so again, the new contracts. Now, this is the new stuff that you need to be aware of. As you are probably aware, there were a lot of new own forks in the last couple of months, in November and December. And quite a few were not successful. Some of them shut down, some of them rug pulled, some of them just died. And Part of the problem, aside from the rug pulls, which means there were scams, okay, we're putting those aside for now. Part of the problem was that it was way too easy for people to take the rebases and run and just run. The code was designed by Olympus DAO, and they did not experience a lot of bots staking like minutes before the rebase time and unstaking minutes after the rebase time and just running away with the rebases. Okay, probably because for most of the time that Olympus DAO has been in business, their APYs were not astronomical. Okay, they were pretty high. They were like typically they used to be in the around 15,000%, and then after that for a long time they were around 6,000%, something like that. Okay, and although it's a nice generous APY, it's not an APR. Okay, so it's not that much per day that you're getting in terms of rebases. Now, what happened during the Home Fork boom in November, December is that a lot of protocols wanted to attract people with crazy, insanely high APYs, like in the quadrillion percent. The billion percent, like it was ridiculous. So a lot of people decided to design bots to collect those super high rewards because now it was worth doing so. Right? So they programmed those bots and they went and they didn't just attack one protocol, they attacked all of them that were profitable. And they just sucked out the juice out of the treasuries of all those protocols. So every 8 hours, every time there was a rebase, the bots would the token minutes before the rebase time and sell the tokens minutes after the rebase time. And what does that do? When they do that with large amounts of money, it crashes the token. And then regular investors that are not aware that there are bots sucking out millions of dollars out of their protocols complain to the devs and say, "You're rug pulling me. My token went down 70%, and so on." So a lot of projects were designed by honest people and that were maybe a little bit too naive and didn't expect that people would create bots to suck the juice out of their treasuries. Okay, and now several projects, including Midas, are finding ways to try to counter the effect of bots. So they want to make it unprofitable for bots to do what they were doing. Okay, so this is where they're adding a tax. So what they're doing here, they're trying to push the price of the token up in the sense that if there's a sell tax between when the token is between $40 and $80, okay, there's going to be a sell tax of 16%. Okay, but that tax is going to be reduced when the price of the token goes up. Okay, so there's more details. I'm going to read further. They explain more what's going on. So there's an unstake tax as well. This is laddered down to 0% over 7 days. So it starts at 30%, and then the longer you stake, the less the tax is. So if you unstake any quantity of CROWN or you stake additional CROWN, the tax rate will be reset to 30% and will begin to go down by 5% per day after that. So on the 7th day after you stake, there's zero tax on the unstaking. The tokens that have been deducted will be burned. So whatever they're taking out with the unstaked tax, they're going to burn the token. They're going to burn tokens with that. And that's going to reduce the number of tokens in circulation, which should boost the price of the token up. Okay, that's what they're doing. So I'm still in the warm-up. Should I forfeit the rewards and swap to version 2? It says, feel free to finish the warm-up, claim on stake, and then switch to version 2. The first rebase of version 2 most likely have no rewards, so you'll have plenty of time to move to sCROWN version 2. I have mints that are still claiming. I just want to make sure that version 1 mint claiming will still be available while version 2 is going on. Yes, mints will continue to be available. So basically, they're designing it so you're not going to lose money no matter what you're doing right now, okay? Is there a tax on swap to version 2? No. Migration swap, the migration swap is tax-free, okay? So they're going to add more information about this. There's like this other article. They explain a bit more what is the tokenomics. So I want to talk more about the buy and sell tax. I think they changed the rates again. So basically, the default sell and buy tax above the price of $200 per crown is 6% sale tax and 3% buy tax. Both the sell tax and the buy tax are configurable, and both will be modified according to the protocol's current needs. 6% sale tax and 3% buy tax are default taxes applicable above specific price. Below the contractual price, the sell tax will be higher and buy tax will be lower. So basically, the sell tax, the lower the price of the token, the higher the sell tax. So they don't want you to sell the token when the price of the token is tanking. Okay? They want you to sell the token when the price is rising. If you want to make money selling tokens, shares, real estate, gold, anything, you buy low, you sell high. Unfortunately, human instinct tells you to do the opposite. You see Bitcoin crashing, you think the end of the world's happening, you sell all your freaking tokens, and that's what a lot of people are doing. Okay? It's instinct. People have fear. Okay? They think, oh, Bitcoin is falling. Bitcoin is shit. I'm selling it now at half the price I paid for. Are you going to make money doing that? No. Same thing with Midas. Okay? Some big whale dumped the token. Okay? They took their profits. Okay? Now people see, oh my God, the whale sold. I have to sell. So they're selling. And it makes the price fall. It's like a snowball effect. And when people see other people selling and the price is falling, they say, oh, I got to sell now just in case it falls further. And they make this a reality. They're making the price go down and down and down and down and down and down. So they're trying to counter this, to mitigate this instinct by putting a sale tax. And if the price drops too much, the sale tax is going to go up. So the lower the token price is, the higher the sale tax is going to be. And they can configure this at will. The devs can change this and increase the sale tax when the price of the token is too low, and reduce the sale tax when the price of the token is much higher. Okay. Same thing for buy. They want to reduce, it says the lower the price, the lower the buy tax. So if the price of the token is very low, they want to encourage people to buy by reducing the buying tax. Okay. Now they're putting these buy and sell taxes to counter the bots, not counter the activities of regular people. But they want to encourage regular people to stay staked as long as possible, to go against that defensive instinct that we all have. Okay. And a lot of people just go on emotions and follow their instinct. They're not using logic. And that's what they're trying to counter here. They want people to say, hey, if you sell right now, you're going to be penalized. Okay? Sell when the price is high. Okay? You're going to be penalized less. Okay? That's the point of this. So they've got some sale tax brackets that they plan on using. Okay, so below $40, it's going to be 18%, and then it's going to go down, and above $200, the sale tax is going to be only 6%. But these rates might change from day to day, whatever they're going to do. As I said, they can configure this at will. Okay, and these are by tax brackets. So if it's below $100, it's going to be 1%. If it's above 200, it's going to be 3%, whatever. But you can change this the way they want. Okay, so this is the suggested method, and as I said, the tax is configurable. Okay, and they could set it up as much as 30% if they want to, according to the contract. Okay. So the point is to try to make this as profitable as possible for the token holders that are staying staked. Okay, those that are loyal to the protocol will benefit from this. That's the whole point. Okay. All right, so now they talk about the 30% on staking tax, which we talked about already. As I said, it's going to go down to 0%. It starts at 30% after you, if you unstake on the 1 day after you stake. Okay, if you unstake after over 7 days, it's 0%. So the first day it's 30%, the second day 25%, the third day 20, and so on. Okay, so if you unstake very early, you're gonna pay a lot of tax. So they want you to stay staked at least a week. I know, a whole week, right? It's so long. I don't know if you can look. If you can't do it for a whole week, why the heck are you invested in this thing? Why are you invested in crypto at all? Okay, a week is nothing. It's a blink of an eye, literally. Okay, so now they're going to talk about the MCC components. I'm not exactly sure what MCC is supposed to stand for. I haven't found it documented anywhere. I hate when they don't document everything. But anyway, the funds accumulate in the Midas DAO treasury, and they must be invested. Otherwise, it would be a waste, and the current model would not be efficient. So they're going to implement the MCC profit-generating strategies with a twist, apparently. So instead of returning reflections to crown holders, we will execute buybacks and burns up to and add to LPs as well. Because under the current rebase model, anti-inflationary functions are required to sustain the high APYs and push the price up. So they started implementing this strategy in version 2, but with version 1, but with version 2, we're pushing to the next level. So farming strategies will comprise investments with low, medium, and high risk. We will invest in low-risk stablecoin banks, farms, interest-bearing assets, as well as higher-risk investments such as high-yield DAOs. When they mean high-yield DAOs here, they mean high-yield own forks like Wonderland. And I'm going to show you that they actually did invest in Wonderland quite a bit. They have over 1,000 tokens that they invested there. So 2 Midas team members have been assigned to the task of researching investment opportunities. And the second half of January, we'll introduce a new role for the community called a scout. Investing in other projects always carries the risk of losing fun, which is why we came up with the idea of creating our own ecosystem around the Midas DAO. It is related to the MCC component because of having own farms will allow us to generate profits inside our own ecosystem. The solution would also create a new use case for sCROWN and additionally boost the buy pressure, but more on that later, and so on. So basically, they're going to imitate what Wonderland has started doing. They're going to use part of the treasury to invest in other projects. And they already did that, and I'm going to show it to you today. So Wonderland invested in BetSwap. And these guys are investing in another project, which we're going to see very soon. Give me a second if I can find it. They invested in Dream. Yes, the Dream Chain it's called. So this is a brand new project. It's not even, I mean, the token's been launched. That's it. There's hardly anything. If we go on this, this is the Twitter page. If you go on the website, this is it. It's got a big fat Dream logo. And Basically, what it looks like to me, okay, I had a quick look at it. First of all, you can only buy this token on Ethereum. So if you want pay a lot of gas fees, go for it. But if you don't want to pay gas fees, just buy the Midas DAO token because they own this. And they own a lot of it. And I'm going to show it to you as well. So basically, they find that a lot of people are losing their mind because of stress and on crypto. I don't know why they find crypto stressful. I think it's fun, but anyway, I'm different. They find that the people cannot balance their work life. They have that being able to buy and sell crypto 24/7 is a bad idea. What? What? And there's a lot of panic selling and distrust, yes, because people don't know how to choose protocols to invest in, because they don't watch my videos, because I tell everything about how to choose projects, but people don't listen. They just don't listen. And people have unrealistic expectations. Yes, they do. So I agree with some of this stuff. Okay, definitely agree with this and this, but definitely not agree with this. I want 24/7 buying and selling. I don't care. Okay, I work 24/7. Okay, I work around the clock. I work when I want to work. Okay, I don't follow the 9 to 5 grind. Okay, I never did in my life. Okay, I've always been very independent. So this bullshit. Okay. So what they're trying to do is they're going to try to implement something to help people with their mental health. Not sure exactly how that's going to be implemented. I think they're going to create some apps or something that people can play to calm themselves down or something. I don't know. It's a little bit fuzzy for me. But apparently, they want to help people's mental health. There's a billion people losing their mind on the planet, apparently, according to this here. They have mental health issues. People, it's very easy. Take a mirror and smile. Look at yourself in the mirror. Okay, if you're depressed, this is real, okay? Do it. If you're feeling down, look at yourself in the mirror and make a big, fat, stupid smile. Look at yourself in the eyes when you do it. Your brain will register the smile and your brain will think you're happy. I'm not making this up. This is a trick that we used to do when I was working on the phone in customer service decades ago. Okay, we had a little mirror on our desk. Okay, and on the mirror it said, "Smile. Look at yourself and smile." Okay, and we did that to be happy on the phone with the customers. Okay, and that's a trick I use to this very day. When I'm feeling down, I look at myself in the mirror and I smile. It works. Okay, it saves yourself years of therapy and pills. Okay, you don't need Xanax. You need a mirror. Trust me. Or use your phone. Use your camera on your phone. Everybody's got a phone now. Okay, use the camera on your phone and smile at yourself and post a big bright smile on Instagram or something. Okay. Anyway, so but these guys they want to help, so that might be a good thing. Okay, so you're gonna stake your tokens and you're gonna help mental health somehow, but apparently you're gonna have to lock your tokens for a day, 3 days, 7 days, a month, whatever. They're gonna have mental health building apps, and they're gonna have a community to help people not lose their mind or something. And the trading is gonna be limited to U.S. stock market trading hours. The hell is that? I'm not in the same time zone. I'm on the other side of the planet. I'm supposed to wake up in the middle of the night to buy these tokens. No way in hell. And that makes no sense to me. Okay, that makes no sense to me. Anyway, so they have the roadmap here and so on. This want to set up a foundation. Anyway, at this point, this project is at square one. So it's a risky endeavor. But Midas DAO invested quite a bit of money into this. So we're going to have a look at it. This is the transaction. Okay, Midas DAO bought the equivalent of 45.5 Ether of Dream tokens. So they've got about 500,000 give or take, Dream tokens that they bought here, which we can see on Zapper right here. Now, we don't know the price of the Dream token. You would have to go to Uniswap to check that. Zapper doesn't know the price of this. So unfortunately, the net wealth here doesn't make sense on Zapper. We've got an approximate value here on, this is their investment treasury, okay? And if you check, this is the address of the that performed the transaction. Now, it is a thing I don't quite like. This address is not documented in the protocol documentation. You got to look it up somewhere by digging and digging and digging in the Discord. The Dream purchase is in the Discord. I thought I saw it on Twitter, whatever. Anyway, so that's the transaction I showed you, and that's what they paid 27 cents per Dream. All right, so that's their first major investment in a new project. However, they also have investments in Wonderland here, okay, which is worth about $2.3 million right now. So that's a sizable investment, and that's earning income supposedly for the protocol. However, this address, if you look it up in Discord, they say it's the team's address. So if we copy this and we go here and we paste that, now there's a lot of people that it's not clear who's the owner of this. Okay, that's the part that is my concern. Let me get to the place where the team actually talks about this. Okay. See, like this guy, for instance, find this annoying also, like as I do, that there are two so-called treasury wallets. There's a regular treasury wallet that I'm going to show you as well, that is documented in the Midas DAO documentation, okay? But, see, this is it. This is what I wanted to talk about. Team wallets. Okay, apparently there's 13 members on this team wallet. So that's, who owns this? The team members or the protocol? They're not the same. Technically, they're not the same. So, are the team members, when they decide, we're just going to walk away with this? Also, I've been looking for a multi-sig, and there's no trace of a multi-sig in the documentation. And here, if we talk about multi-sig, unfortunately, what we get is a lot of spam. They talk about, there's this Diamond Bank DAO, whatever that is. I didn't check it out, okay? They say that they have a multi-sig safe that requires 3 out of 4 signatures, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and that has nothing to do with Midas. Okay, see, now they talk about another one that's called complex ecosystem, nothing to do with Midas. And again, Diamond Bank DAO, and if you scroll down for the Diamond complex ecosystem again, and complex again, and complex and Diamond DAO again, and so on. There's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of those, and no information about Midas DAO multi-sig that I could find. Okay, maybe it's deep in there, but there's like so much spam, it's impossible to find. Again, this kind of stuff needs to be documented, okay? And there should be a multi-sig to protect the funds, okay? This is basic security for a protocol. So, like, if Midas DAO has a multi-sig, well, document it. Put it in the announcements, put it in the fact, put it in the documentation on the website. Right now, I can't find it, and it's driving me mad. Okay, because that's not safe. There's no multi-sig protecting the treasury and all the contracts on the project. And not just that, but now they have brand new contracts. It's version 2. Okay, are those contracts audited? Well, I'm guessing not. They're brand new contracts, okay? So you can see that there's a lot of risk here. I can't find a multisig if there is one. We have version 2 contracts that are most likely unaudited because they're brand new and they didn't talk about any audits anywhere that I can find. Okay, now we have 2 wallets. Looks like it's a lot of money was taken out of the protocol's treasury wallet and put in the team's wallet. So who owns the team's wallet, the protocol or the team members? So did the team members suck out half the treasury and put that in their own pockets? Okay, see that the problem is not defined. I can't. Did they embezzle the money in court? I studied law a long time ago, very long time ago. I never became a lawyer, but I studied some basic law. Okay, a long time ago. So I have a basic understanding of evidence. Okay, and right now the evidence shows that team members took money out of treasury and put in their own wallet. That's what the facts show. Now there might be other facts that I'm not aware of. Okay, is there multisig on that wallet? Does that wallet, is it documented that that team wallet belongs to the protocol or that it belongs to the team? Right now what I saw is that it's a team's wallet. You saw it, I put it there. So a lot of unresolved questions. I'm glad that Midas decided to implement anti-bot measures with the taxes and the on the vesting and the selling and all that stuff, and they implemented version 2. It looks promising. I'm also kind of happy that they are investing in new projects and in Wonderland and other stuff. Okay, that's nice. But it's not documented properly. So they're getting a big fat F on documentation, okay, for fail. All right, that's my judgment. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. So they have to improve the documentation. They have to document this stuff. It has to be done properly. Right now, I consider this too high risk because of the way it's not documented. So if you look here, this is the treasury, $8 million, that's documented. This is the team's treasury. This is the team's wallet. This is the treasury wallet. Okay, if you look at the code here, that's the one that's documented right here. The team's wallet is not listed anywhere here. Okay, this wallet, which has more money, it's got 11 million in there, at least. Probably a little bit more because this one does not reflect the Dream investment. Okay. Dream is too new, DBank doesn't know about it, Zapper doesn't know what to do with it, and so on. So it's a little bit complicated. But it gives you an idea that there's more money in this wallet than in the treasury wallet. And if you look at, not this page, but this page, you see the treasury balance used to be around 20 million bucks. And now it's 8 million, which is the same 8 million here. So it's the same, pretty close, and almost the same value, right? It used to be 20 million. So 8 plus 11 is 19 something, right? That's the 20 million. So they took out 11 or 12 million bucks out of the treasury around here. Okay, they took out this cash here that's missing here, and they put this in this wallet, which Discord says is the team's wallet. You see my point? It's not exactly a rug pull. It's halfway there. At least they're talking about this address, okay? It's not an unknown address. But they're not documenting what this wallet is exactly. Why doesn't that wallet appear here? Okay? I hope I'm making the point clear, okay? If you are a token holder at Midas, you need to ask these questions, okay? You need to ask, why is that team quote-unquote wallet not documented on this page. You need to ask, why is there no documentation of a multi-sig? You look for multi-sig here. See, I type multi. There's nothing about multi-sig anywhere. So no official documentation of a multi-sig. None that I can find on Discord either. Audit? No audit either. Audit. See, they say that the audits will come at a later stage, blah, blah, blah. So but now they changed the code because it's version 2. So and that doesn't work anymore, okay? So now that they have version 2, okay, and they should be okay for a while, are they planning to make an audit? I want to know if that version 2 is buggy or not, and if somebody can exploit it and steal the cash or not. Also, I want to know where the multi-sig is, and I want to know what that team treasury thing is about. Those are questions you guys need to ask if you are token holders of Midas. I'm not going to do all your work for you. All right. So anyway, so that's it for this video. If you like this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. Download the free book. The link is in the description. All you have to do is put your name, your email address, you hit the submit button, again you get a page with a big fat button that says download the free book. And if you miss that button by any chance, we're gonna send you an email with another button that says download the free book. And if you don't want the free book, you go to Amazon, you pay $5.99 to Jeff Bezos, and Jeff will send me $1. See ya.